So I'm doing a little video here. I'm getting them loaded up. This is a just refrigerated load, and I've got some things on my chest. Some stuff in this trucking industry that's, I don't know. I feel it's good to just put our thoughts out there, because it doesn't have to be this, I don't know, dramatic. Of course, there's big problems, but it seems like the solutions aren't always forthcoming. It's sort of basically the whole industry. It's a big industry, lots of diverse jobs, so I can't really speak for all truckers in any way, but I'm a company driver. I've only been driving for like 15 months, and my life has been a living hell, dude. I don't know how people do this. I'm honestly thinking of joining the Merchant Marine and working on boats, because those guys actually make money that's worth being away from home for months. They get to fucking exercise, whereas dude, I'm having neck problems. I've never had neck problems in my whole life, and now I wake up in the morning and can barely fucking move. I have to adjust my pillow and I don't know, it's weird, but this job is fucking up my body. I have near-death experiences almost every fucking day. Dude, I was driving on the 10 into Los Angeles, and this car passenger door opens and a girl falls out and rolls across the fucking freeway in my lane. And luckily I saw that car was swerving, so I started to slow down ahead of time. And this other car barely missed her, dude. The girl rolls across the freeway, bro. I see that kind of shit all the time. Not all the time, okay, not all the time, but we're out here on these roads every day. We don't get hazard pay, okay? Anyways, the main thing I kind of wanted to touch on is, drivers get a lot of heat from everyone. If there's a problem with anything, the drivers take the heat. And that's not entirely true, but let me just say, my carrier says that I'm responsible for counting all the pallets on my truck and stuff, but then at the customer, they don't let me on the dock to go in there and do that. So there's a lot of stuff they say just to check off a box or something. Drivers are responsible for their tire tread, but then if you take a tire into your shop, they'll say, oh, it's got 2/32 of an inch tread on there, it's still good. And then you get pulled over by a DOT officer and he'll write you a ticket for it because it's balding or something. That it just seems like no one's got our back, dude. Parking, almost every shipper or receiver, not every, okay, I just talked that way, sorry. A lot of shippers and receivers will make you park on the street and walk into the office. Well, those streets have no parking signs on them, but they'll tell you to park there anyway. For example, this is at Lineage in, where is this? Mira Loma. And all these trucks parked out there, they're okay, but then the street's full. So you have to park like 3 blocks down the road, or park over there where it's a red curb where it says no parking. So anyways, I parked in the fucking red because my company gave me like barely enough time to get here. And I was basically gonna run late unless I like ran into the office. So kind of I thought about going owner operator, because then I could schedule my own loads and have my own equipment. And then it'd be better, right, to be owner operator. But it's so crazy, dude. Like, all I'm saying is this industry, being a driver, is not fucking easy right now. Like, truckers used to make a living wage, or we make a living wage sort of, but like, I've heard that back in the 80s they made at least double, adjusted for inflation. They made at least double what we make now. We don't make a lot of money. And dude, I'll constantly have them fucking with my sleep schedule. Like, I'll be on a load and then they'll be like, oh, you have to go get this trailer that another driver can't, he's gonna be late, so we need you to rescue his load, basically. And they'll like flip my whole fucking week upside down, man. It's like, I know that it's helping, it's making the company go round, it's making it all on time and stuff, but I don't get compensation for that. Drivers don't get overtime pay. Every other fucking job that I know of in the country gets overtime, including the merchant marine, bro. Those guys are making buku bucks, and you know why? It's because they're part of a fucking union. So maybe we need to bring unions back. Why not, dude? I mean, companies will tell you, don't join a union. We're a employee driver first company. We'll look out for you. We don't need unions. Bullshit. We need unions, y'all. So the last point here is immigrant drivers, okay? Non-domiciled CDLs. Dude, some of those guys are some of the best fucking drivers out there. And if you're a truck driver, you'll see that, like, there's a lot of people, a lot of drivers that aren't from this country, dude. You can't hate on those guys. You gotta call out the carriers that are importing non-experienced, like inexperienced people, and they are putting them behind the wheel and they're getting in accidents. That's not what I'm talking about, okay? That shit is a problem. Those carriers need to they need to be arrested. They need to be fucking arrested. But like, what I'm saying is, these non-domiciled CDL drivers who have been in America for years, they've been driving for a lot longer than I have, they helped me out, dude. Like, multiple times I'll be at a customer and I wasn't able to back my truck into a spot because it's tight or something, and they'll get out and they'll help me. They don't even speak very good English, but they know how to say, go that way, turn this way, stop, go, They're good guys, all right? What we need to be doing is helping them learn English, okay? Provide ways for these guys to stay in their jobs because they're good at it. And nobody wants to do this fucking shit. Yeah, maybe if the pay gets better, we'll get more drivers, but we've got good drivers, man. We do. They're good drivers. These, guys from other countries, they're good men, good women, they're mostly men, but they have families just like us, they're trying to make it just like me. The problem is the fucking industry. And then we've got these self-driving trucks that are saying they'll drive for like $1.18 a mile. So that basically rules out any human being driving anymore. We can't compete with that. But I would argue that humans are better drivers than that AI thing. Shoot, let's have competitions. Let's have a human versus AI driving competition and see who's better. All right. Who would you trust more driving next to? A computer or a human being who cares about your life? You know, that we want you to be safe. That's our job. The AI is just calculating, you know, what to do, but it doesn't give a fuck. So anyways, you know, if you see a driver, give him a hug, you know, give him a bar of chocolate, and, you know, just be nice to us, because our job sucks. I'm probably gonna go merchant marine, dude, because those guys, dude, they could work 6 months on and take 6 months off. No lie. And they're making $100K a year, and that's like entry level shit. If you move up in that industry, you're making lots of money and you're getting lots of home time. Okay? They need to make this truck driving shit worth it for us, man. Anyways, peace out, y'all. Thank you for watching, and yeah, maybe we need to, like, okay, there's a petition I think that was shared on Mother Trucker's channel. These guys putting together a petition so that truck drivers get overtime pay. Okay, let's support that shit. Peace.